We could probably use vaporize on this movie.
Oh.
Now for our feature presentation.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of How About This Movie. Today we'll be discussing...
It's gonna be a long night.
Here we go.
Hello and welcome to another episode of How About This Movie. Today we'll be discussing the 2004 film Envy. So no one guessed the movie, so there's no shout out. But the movie was recommended to us by Brian, so he does get a shout out.
Love you,
for
Brian.
that. Carly loves you. Tyson, who was in this film and who directed it?
Well, the director was Barry Levinson, who did stuff like Rain Man.
Where did it all go wrong?
I have no idea. Stars Ben Stiller of Zoolander and There's Something About Mary fame.
Night at the Museum.
Night at the Museum as well.
It's the only movie I've seen him in.
Jack Black, who is famous for his band Tenacious D, and also for like Kung Fu Panda and School of Rock.
School of Rock.
Yeah.
The new Jumanji.
Shit like that, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Rachel Weisz,
gone now.
who was in The Mummy. She plays Evelyn, the main chick in The Mummy.
The first Mummy?
Opposite. First and second Mummy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We also have Christopher Walken, who was in Hairspray and Catch Me If You Can. And also Seven Psychopaths.
Not Christopher Runnin.
Not Christopher Runnin, no. He's very slow-paced.
Yes, very slow-paced.
Yeah.
Remember Christopher Walken from Click? Very minor role. And Kangaroo Jack, also a very minor role.
I've never seen Kangaroo Jack.
I have. I haven't seen it since I was like 10. Amy Poehler.
Oh yeah,
Parks and Rec and SNL.
yes. The blonde chick that hangs out with Tina Fey.
Yeah.
Lots of other terrible films.
I didn't put any of her films on purpose.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, the one she did with Will Ferrell.
I liked that one. The House.
Yeah, The House. That was a good movie.
So, do you want me to just do the whole synopsis, or do you want me to just say what Vaporize is and then just go from there?
You do the whole synopsis, and you'll be able to explain what Vaporize is to me in the synopsis.
Okay.
That's true.
I just didn't know if you wanted it to just make it to make sense or not. Like, Vaporize gets rid of poop. So what was your favorite scene in the movie? So, Envy is about two longtime friends played by Ben Stiller and Jack Black who work at the same job, live across the street from each other, spend most nights together with their families, having like joint family dinners. And
They're very close, but they still lead very different lives. I mean, in the very circular beginning, they showed the contrast between, like, Jack Black's job and what he does for the company and how he lives with his family. And then contrast to that is Ben Stiller, who's only marginally richer. Marginally, but still.
Yeah. But Ben Stiller's got the better job in the company and is always like, you just gotta focus more and you just gotta commit.
You're a dreamer. I'm a dreamer.
Yeah. And then Jack Black comes up with a great product, just a life-changing product called Vaporize, and it does exactly what you think it would do. It gets rid of poop. You spray it on poop and it goes away. Poop goes away. You go psh, and it goes away.
Namely for animals.
But I mean, you could try it on your own poop too.
It's true.
Like, there's nothing stopping you. So, the movie explores the change in their dynamic between Jack Black being, like, the kind of dreamer who's not as successful to becoming this huge, like, multi-millionaire. And Ben Stiller's character not handling his friend's character's success that well.
Well, especially because Jack Black offered Ben Stiller to invest $2,000 into the company at the very beginning.
Yep.
He'd have been able to have the same wealth
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Completely agree.
So that's why he didn't handle it very well.
No, he did not handle it very well. And that is why. It caused a lot of animosity between his wife and him because she's like, $2,000. We had $2,000. Why did you just spend the $2,000? And you know what? She's right. Why didn't you just spend the $2,000?
Even if you didn't believe in the product, just to support your friend.
Invest in your friends, man.
You know who's kind of a shitty friend just for that? I mean, he's a good friend overall, but it's like, invest in your friend.
Well, there was also that thing with the horse. Just saying. Can anyone remember the horse's name?
No.
No, me neither. I was saying it to myself like every day, like last week, so that I would remember when we recorded, and I cannot remember.
Mm.
Can you just Google it real quick?
He was laying on the car, crying about this horse.
Corky!
Corky!
So there's that part where he kills Corky.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty bad. Like, friendship-wise.
I mean, technically, he didn't kill Corky, but
Well, yeah, but that's like the twist ending.
he did.
He'd shoot Corky right in the fucking shoulder with an arrow.
He did disrespect Corky's remains.
He did. It's
Mhm.
true. And he tried to pass off Corky to some old homeless man.
Played by Christopher Walken, who was such a weird character in this movie. Just weird.
Yeah.
It's true.
Felt like they were trying to go for, oh, hey, look at this classic actor playing this weird character type of deal.
You can't do that with Christopher Walken, though, because...
I mean, it worked in Balls of Fury.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
It's not a novelty, though.
Yeah.
Because he did it in Balls of Fury. He does it in Joe Dirt.
Mm.
He's just kind of a weird dude.
Yeah.
Like,
That is
click.
true.
Click.
That is true.
Yeah, he's just kind of a weirdo.
Kangaroo Jack.
So there's a theme through the whole movie where everyone wants to know where the poop goes when it gets vaporized, and there's never like an answer. Just up and out is what they
Up.
say.
And out.
And eventually, it turns out that vaporize has a very harmful chemical, and the company gets shut down. So they're losing all their money. And oh, we forgot the part where Ben Stiller joins up with Vaporize Industries.
Yes. As
Sorry.
like a marketing.
So Ben Stiller's character, I don't even remember the character's name, so I have to say Ben Stiller and Jack Black. I'm sorry. Ben Stiller's character.
Dingman. Something Dingman.
All right. Still gonna say Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller's character kills Jack Black's horse, and there's this long like back and forth like of the moral crisis of should I tell him, should I not tell him, and then. Well, no, because he gets invited to join the company before he admits that he killed him, huh?
Yeah, but that's why he was like, if I tell him, he won't let me be part of this company.
Yeah.
I remember he tells them when they're sitting
Yeah,
on the fountain they got from
After
Rome.
after they've already come back from Rome. But anyway, Ben Stiller joins up with the Vaporize industry, and they're all working together with making new products and new ideas.
And Jack Black asks Ben Stiller to partner with him to do some marketing and stuff overseas. And then when they finally return, Ben Stiller tells Jack Black that he killed Corky, and then Jack Black's just like, oh, yeah, it sounds like it was an accident, it's fine. So,
After the entire roundabout way of trying to hire somebody to get rid of Corky's remains, which was just very weird twists in this movie. Just kind of goes on this wild goose chase for nothing, and then brings it all back to where they started.
There's a lot of things happening in this movie, and yet I feel like nothing happened in this movie.
Yep.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. It's like just a fucking mixing pot of just bad jokes. basically.
Poop jokes too.
And like plot lines that don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like that lady running for city council or whatever. Like it never went anywhere.
Yeah.
Like it helped drive the where does the poop go like narrative. But it was completely unnecessary because they killed Corky and Corky's autopsy is what revealed that the product was a problem.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
Indeed.
So that's the whole story.
At the end, when they're going bankrupt, they figure out pocket flan, which is a tube of flan. Or flan.
thank you.
Yep.
That's the movie.
Great ideas. Just all around.
Hey, vaporize is a great idea. It obviously kills horses, so it's terrible for the environment. But beyond that, if it wasn't terrible for the environment, I would buy 10
That's true.
a day forever. That's
I'd
all.
buy like one of those pocket vaporizers for when I accidentally
With a
step
holster.
in shit.
Yeah.
Do that thing from Tombstone.
All right. So
Budget.
All right, budget. The budget for this was $40 million.
where?
A lot of the frivolous things that you saw in the movie.
It's the flan budget. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. Flan budget.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Also, the carousel that doesn't work.
Yeah,
Probably
that-
the horse probably cost at least a couple $1,000s. So
Makes sense.
you know, there's a chunk out of the $40 million that this movie had as a budget. Its worldwide total gross was $14 million, so it lost
Lots
a
of
lot
money.
of money. Its opening weekend was almost half that at $6 million. So this was number 128 of 2004. So there was 127 movies that did better than this.
Only, huh?
Yeah, only.
Kind of surprising.
And it was also number 4,211 all-time domestic gross.
What was that number again?
4,211.
All-time domestic growth.
Climbing the ranks.
There's only 4,000 movies better than this movie.
4,210 specifically.
Yeah.
That did better in the U.S.
I mean, it kind of deserves to be there, so...
That's true.
So
That is true.
this movie actually only got the theatrical release because of how good, like the response to Jack Black and School of Rock. The movie was actually done in 2002, and they just kept not releasing it because every time it would be shown to an audience, they'd just be like, no, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
So after the success of School of Rock in 2003, they're like, oh, Jack Black's a fucking money-making machine, just put it out. And then it did so bad that in, like, overseas, it just went straight to DVD. There was no theatrical release in Europe.
I mean, at least they know it's bad. They weren't like, this is going to be the best movie ever.
Jack Black and Ben Stiller released an apology when they were doing. I don't know why Ben Stiller was there, but when they were doing marketing for Shark Tale, they sat at the Cannes Film Festival. They did a big apology, like, we're so sorry. This is the worst. It was terrible.
There's no excuses, except we're only actors. This is a job that we're due. Blame the writers.
Yeah.
Basically.
Because Jack Black was an amazing actor. He's usually really funny, good at being like a dick, good at being like this, like, funny but kind of an asshole. Like him in Shallow Hal, he's an asshole. Him in, like, King Kong, very much an asshole. Like, he's good at playing that, but he played such a lovable, friendly, best friend. Like, you could not be mad at Jack Black for anything he did in this character.
I could.
He did. I think he did a very good job at being this character. It was just a bad movie for him to do.
It was the movie that was bad, not the acting.
Yeah. Jack Black shouldn't have had to apologize for anything.
Yeah.
Ever. In his life. Except his gaming channel.
He's still posting on there, last I checked.
Does he actually post gameplay?
Not yet.
Well, he posted a lot of, like, arcade game play, but not any, like, actual video games.
Well.
Alright, what's your favorite scene, Tyson?
There's just so many to pick from, right? Oh, man. It was probably the scene when... I don't know, when Jack Black's kid was playing the piano and Ben
Stiller's
gets just hit in
the fucking, was it the trash can lid?
Yeah.
Just fucking...
That was
With the
pretty funny.
baby doll. He's got the trash
Yeah.
can lid and the baby doll.
That was pretty funny.
Ben Stiller's just trying not to be embarrassed because Jack Black's kid's just like masterful.
Yeah.
On the piano?
That's one I was thinking of for sure.
Yeah.
For my favorite scene. My favorite scene, maybe the merry-go-round, where they're just like, Ben Stiller's trying to like talk to Jack Black, and he's just focused on this merry-go-round that keeps wiping him out. Like, they had no chance. This is a boss that they were not leveled up to like defeat. It just kicked their butt until it just blew up.
Yeah, that merry-go-round easily had a challenge rating of like 20. My favorite scene is after Ben Stiller shoots Christopher Walken with the arrow.
In the back.
And then they find he catches up to him down the road. That's my favorite. It's like, whoa, you just shoot me in the back. That's a terrible Christopher Walken. But you get it. You guys get it.
Better than my Christopher Walken.
You just shoot a guy in the back. Yeah, no, it was great. He was all indignant. Like,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
whatever
I'll
happened
go
to put your
away.
hands up and turn around and put your hands up? It's like, no, you just shoot me right in the back.
What would you score this movie?
Well,
And would you recommend it? Would you be like Brian and recommend this to somebody?
What are you trying to do?
Probably to melt off.
the only reason I would recommend this is so people can watch it while they're super high so they can just lampoon it. They could just fucking Mystery Science Theater the fuck out of this movie. My score, still not as bad as The Tall Man. So I have to give it like a 4 or a 5 at least. So I'll go 4.5. I'll split the difference. 4.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna agree with you. I probably around a 5. It deserves like a 4.
I must be really high on it then, because I was going to give it a 6.
Yeah, that's a little high.
Maybe I'll go down.
You don't
That's
have
not good.
to.
It's better than Holmes and Watson.
So uncomfortable right now.
He's not.
He's loving it.
It's better than Holmes and Watson.
It is better than Holmes and Watson.
So
100%.
That's why I can't give it a 4.
No.
So I'm probably around a 5.
Yeah.
Because I love Jack Black. And that's about it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't... If somebody wanted to get really high and laugh at a movie, this is not one I would recommend to them.
Yeah.
There's a million other movies that I could recommend for a million other reasons. I don't see any reason why this would come up in any sort of like, oh, this would be the perfect movie for this situation. Unless you're like, I have a date and I want to make them really uncomfortable for them to leave. What do you got for me?
Like, I have a second date with somebody,
And the
but
first
I
date
didn't
was not
want
good.
the second date. He's like, I need to write my thesis. Johnson's studying to become a doctor.
And yet he won't focus on our reports. Maybe that's what you should write down, Johnson.
Oh, don't fall, Bubba.
Sign our checks, goddammit.
So you're giving it a 6?
No, I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay.
I would not recommend this movie. Like, I mean, what you said, like, if you want to sit down and make fun of a movie, yeah, sure. But beyond that, I don't think it's funny enough to justify the hour and 14-minute runtime or something like that.
There's even better movies to make fun of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like, there's movies that are objectively worse than this movie that are going to be more fun to
make
watch.
fun of. Yeah, absolutely. And I'd give it like a 5. Like, I don't regret watching it, and I think I like it more than you guys did.
Yeah.
But it's not funny enough to be I'll never watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm done. This is it. Bye. Goodbye forever.
It's on the same level as like Tusk for me.
I'm envious of the people who have not seen this movie.
Ah!
That's what I was saying. I was proud of the people for not guessing because
Yeah.
they didn't automatically know. Oh, it's this movie. All right.
Fun facts. We got some facts and they're fun.
Fun fact.
They're facts and they're fun.
Yeah.
Ving Rhames played a gay detective but was cut from the film. I think it would have actually added to the quality. Of the
I think
film.
they should have left it in.
Yeah.
You can skip the bottom one. I already
What,
put. I
what,
already
was,
said
what
that
was
one.
the detective researching?
If I had to guess, I would say Vaporize
Either Vaporize or Corky's death.
or Corky's death.
Or disappearance, because they didn't know he was dead yet.
It's true. That's the kind of slip up that gets you arrested.
Mm-hmm. The Italy scenes were filmed in Brazil for budget reasons.
Because filming in
You know,
Italy
'cause-
what are you trying to do?
You know, like 40 million isn't going to cover.
Yeah.
It's not covered.
Well, they were already way over budget.
For the great
like-
special effects of the disappearing poop that just was
Yeah.
an obvious like gradation out.
How were they over budget for this movie?
I want to help you, but I just don't understand what you want.
It was the bean shaped pool that they
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
have.
There's a bean-shaped pool and the backhoe that they rented.
That backhoe
Yep.
was probably pretty expensive.
And the facade of the expensive house across the street.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next fun fact?
I already
That's
said
it.
that one.
That's it.
All
Alright.
2 fun facts.
Well, there was
three.
three, but I
But-
put the other one earlier in the episode.
Yeah.
Well, there's not a lot of fun about this movie.
There was only 5 that I saw. And the other one was about, like, the line up your ass with mobile gas was from a book. And I was just like, I don't fucking care.
Mm.
I forgot that was in the movie because it's so bad.
What do you guys want to watch?
Our old intro.
Yeah.
June 18th, 2018.
Yeah.
That's when that episode got uploaded to a channel with 20 subscribers.
Yeah, it's like about 5 weeks till a year.
Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what movie you want us to watch. I think those are all the YouTube things. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jecll Studios. If you follow us on Facebook specifically, you get a chance to win the shout out for the podcast. We'll shout you out on the podcast if you guess the movie from the obscure picture.
And if you get it right, and then you want us to shout something out, let us know.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll plug your Twitter or your whatever. You know,
Yep.
we're pretty chillax. You know, it's only $600 for us to do that. $600,000, and we'll do that.
60,000 is the going right.
50,000. We'll low ball.
Okay. Yeah, we're cheap. We're cheap.
But I think that's it. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Thanks for watching, and as always, where does the shit go?
Random Johnson.
My inbox.